Wij hebben de geheime codes gevonden. Dat betekent dat wij nu in staat zouden moeten zijn om Hades uit te schakelen. Ik kan hier niet... Is er een veilige route naar beneden of moet ik... Oh, hier is een trap. Maar we moeten eerst inderdaad Avad gaan vertellen dat de Eclipse de aanval gaan inzetten. En dat, ja, dat kunnen we natuurlijk niet laten gebeuren. Nou ja, dat kunnen we wel laten gebeuren. Dat willen we niet laten gebeuren. Ik wil ook fast travelen. Ah. Hup. Want fast travelen is B. Palace of the Sun. Zo, fast travel naar de stad. Dan lopen we naar het paleis. Dan zeggen we jongens, de Eclipse gaat aanvallen. Wij gaan Hades uitschakelen. Dat is het plan. Avad. Kijk, al die handelaren, die geloof ik allemaal wel. Die bewakers behandelen mij nog steeds met respect. En terecht.
Prince Itamen is alive and in the palace. Praise the sun.
Ja, Prins Itamen hebben wij gered, wat hij net zei. En zijn moeder ook. Prins Itamen en zijn moeder. Talk to Sun King Avad. Nee, ik dacht even dat de hek dicht zat, maar dat is niet zo. Avad, ik ben hier.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it.
Ze gaan voor de Spire.
They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire.
Aaron.
Aaron
Ja.
knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy,
Ze hebben vertrouwen in ons.
allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa,
Hij was
I
in de
was
war.
confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson.
Zo is het.
Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our
Waar is
defenses.
Itamen nou gebleven?
Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Oké. Talk to Blameless Murad. Hij gaat het leger inzetten. Murad, waar ben jij? Hier zo.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy.
Ja.
Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But Many came for you, by name.
Kijk eens aan.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
Mensen kennen mij.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience.
Nora.
Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will.
Mijn eigen volk. Vecht
The
mee.
ridge will be the front line. That's
Varl,
what the city
denk
guard
ik.
are holding?
En
Yes,
Suna.
bolstered by some of the
Sona.
irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us.
Lekker hoor.
You're welcome to tour the defenses.
Oké.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You
Olin.
can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Olin de oplichter. Maar die hebben wij wel. Die leeft wel. Visit both defense sites. Nou, dat kunnen we wel even doen. Kunnen we dat fast travelen? Dat is misschien nog makkelijker. Review preparations at the ridge. Kijk, dan gaan we dat even fast travelen. Kijk hoe het ervoor staat met de defense.
Have you just polished that armor? Who's it?
Of course.
Isn't
Aloy,
Hey, Tep.
I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nor at the Spire.
Hij is hier aan het
I
vechten. Voor
brought
ons.
supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
Nou, inderdaad.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Move along. You have no need to loiter around here.
Hey, niet stoer praat tegen mij, hè. Ik ben de baas hier, hè.
Praise the sun. Spies have released Prince Itaman from Sunfall.
Alida.
Elida.
Die helpt
I'm
ons.
pleased to
Zij is
see
geen
you.
vechter, toch?
What are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle. If a Troll were here, we would have fought together. I know it. So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs. Anything that makes a difference.
Alright.
I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him. For both of us.
I understand what it was he saw in you.
He'll always be with me. Sun and shadow still meet for a moment. Every dawn and dusk. I should give you this. To help in the battle. By the sun, I hope you don't need it.
Thank you, Elida.
Wat krijgen we? Healing potions zeker, die we niet gebruiken. 3 antidote.
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Luthid?
As many as I have to.
Knew it was only a
I
matter.
love
Nasha,
it when you say
Uthid.
things like
Hey, die
that.
zijn er ook
It's
bij.
so
What?
cheerful.
Die hadden wij gered van Nasha en Uthid.
Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
Precies.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Tuurlijk.
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, We can get rid of them once and for all.
Zo is het.
I
Aanpakken.
said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
Zo is het.
And I won't
Aanpakken.
forget it, little huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
The Sun King's grown too soft.
Kunnen we niet met hem praten?
Asaram influenced the palace.
Ja dan.
Aloy?
Goed.
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Edelman
Ben
play
ik het
in
wel
the
mee
low
eens.
gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... What you did, Aloy, it was done well. Although, I can't shake this road, Vanasha. She delights in goading me. Like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. I accept it.
Ja, kijk, hun fixen elkaar.
Meridian shall stand and shadow shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
Prince Itaman is alive and well in Meridian.
Oké,
Karga and Shadow have been proven baseless.
daar staat nog iemand. Met een dikke gun. Petra.
So you must be Aloy then.
Petra
I
hebben we
thought
nog
there'd
niet
be more
ontmoet.
of you. More of me. Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Oké.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
Ja, dat is niet nodig. Review preparations at the Spire. Is dat hier? Ja. Oh, ik heb daar geen fast travels. Oké. Dan gaan we daar even naartoe. Op deze charger. Misschien had ik bovenlangs moeten gaan. Oh, dat is de Spire. Dit is ook echt een spiraal. Ik ben nog steeds van mening dat die mounts niet perfect zijn om jezelf mee voor te bewegen. Hier is de waypoint voor de Spire. Dus zolang je op de weg loopt is zo'n mount prima, maar off-road is niks. Mooie bochtjes. Het klinkt hier al ominous, hè, hier op die berg. Wat gaat hier gebeuren? We weten het niet. Een beetje met iedereen praten hier. Over de preparations bij de Spire.
Rises taller than the highest tree.
War Chief Sona.
Kijk, Sona, die had ik hier al verwacht.
War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear My word.
Nou, dankjewel voor jouw ondersteuning. Wie staat hier?
Greetings,
Varl.
Aloy.
Ja, die had ik ook al verwacht, Varl.
Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know?
Ja.
All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine.
Het onbekende. Daar kan hij niet
After all
tegen.
that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
En dan staat daar nog Errand waarschijnlijk. En waarom is hier geen campfire op deze berg? Vraag ik me ook af.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower.
Yeah.
What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Dat kunnen we niet laten gebeuren.
Big.
It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit him like a hammer till he can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the vanguard.
Lekker hoor.
We're here for Meridian.
3 soldaten die het leger van de eeuw gaan tegenhouden.
We're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron. Ursa would be proud.
Only if we win.
Gaan we doen. Rest before the final battle. Nou, daar gaan we maar. Naar het huis van Olin, nota bene. Het huis van Olin, de man die wij zelf uit zijn huis hebben gezet. Maar wel hebben laten leven.
The rumors were true. They're about to attack.
Ja, natuurlijk zijn de rumors true. Ik verkondig geen onzin.
Olin's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I
Ja,
leave
slapen.
anything unfinished?
No way back. No way back. Hup. Ja, tijd.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Ross?
We hebben ook die focus niet meer.
After you lost your family.
Maar nee, die hebben we wel. Die hebben we denk ik afgedaan.
Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
The Looming Shadow. De volgende video. The Final Battle.